Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley says government will honor any contractual agreement that is entered into with Sandals. This as MP for Naparima Rodney Charles sought to find out if the Prime Minister accepted the state demanded by Sandals that all concessions and incentives provided to that organization by his administration be adhered to by all successive governments. Mr. Charles asked the Prime Minister if he believed a clause to allow for renegotiation should be added in light of changing circumstances.
I'm not aware that such a clause is a requirement for entering into a contract, but if the circumstances warrant such a clause, then there's no problem. But I'm not aware that I'm not aware that that is a condition for the arrangement. The law of contract is very clear, and if the member would like to have a course in the law of contract, I'll advise him to go to the law school. If there's a contract, all the terms applying to a contract between parties under the laws of Trinidad and Tobago will apply, including renegotiation.
Dr. Rowley reminded that government has only signed a memorandum of understanding to undertake a project.
When I answer you appropriately, you all get vexed because you're all trying to give the impression that we're going to buy out of contracts if we enter it. And now, you don't want Sandals, you don't want contracts, you want contracts to renegotiate it. If your government, if your party wants to say that you will cancel the contract, if God forbid you come back into government, say so. But don't tell me what to say about the government's contract. We have not entered into any contract. Right? We have not entered into any contract. And as we enter into a contract, as we will, for the conditions of that project, it will be done on top of the table, honestly, and with the integrity of the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Dr. Rowley was also questioned on the upgrade works for the Galleon's Passage. He said improvements to the ferry was necessary for the comfort of passengers. This as he sought to correct a question from Couva South MP Rudranath Indar Singh, who asked for a full list of repairs that the Galleon's Passage would undergo in Santiago, Cuba, and the associated costs. Dr. Rowley said the vessel was not in need of repairs, just minor upgrades. The total cost of the upgrades is $2.3 million TT dollars.
At the time when we agreed to purchase the vessel as is where is, there were some items identified for improvement by us, the prospective owners, and there was an agreement between the seller and the buyer as to who will cover the cost of A or B or C or D. And there was a package of things to be done by the seller, and that is still so, and a package to be done by the new owner, and that is still so.
The Prime Minister also said there was no relationship between Sea Lease Limited and the government. He was asked to explain the relationship with regards to the purchase of the Galleon's Passage. He said the company was just a vendor for the vessel. The Integrity Commission does not control the Prime Minister's decisions, according to Dr. Rowley, as he continued to respond to questions in the lower house from the opposition. They wanted to find out whether the MP for Port of Spain South, Marlene MacDonald, was no longer the subject of an investigation and had been cleared of all alleged wrongdoing and misconduct by the Integrity Commission or the Fraud Squad in light of his reappointment of Ms. MacDonald as a minister.
Because the last time I checked, the responsibility for appointing any person to the cabinet of Trinidad and Tobago lies with the Prime Minister. And I am not aware that it is circumscribed by any correspondence to or from the Integrity Commission.